If you're wondering why there's all this buzz about the Zachary Adams trial and his fight for post-conviction relief and a new trial, there's a lot of reasons. But here's a big one. On the screen is the star witness at trial, Jason Autry, co-defendant who took a plea after a different co-defendant's testimony, statements, interrogation video wasn't what the state wanted to use at trial. So they pivoted and looked to Jason Autry for key testimony against defendant Zachary Adams. Here's a good clip.
So, did Mr. Adams say it that way? Did he say, Natalie Bobo left me with the impression that the victim would
I testified that I didn't know exactly word for word, but what I could remember of the conversation. As I told you before, I couldn't rehearse word for word.
Rehearse. Rehearse is a very interesting word. Meanwhile, fast forward 3 years later to his plea hearing, Jason Autry's plea hearing, this same witness that we're looking at on the screen right now. This is what the trial judge had to say about the credibility of this testimony.
To account the importance of his cooperation and his credible, truthful testimony at trial.
I addressed earlier at the motion for new trial on the co-defendant. His testimony was some of the most credible, persuasive testimony I've ever heard given in a courtroom.
And it answered many questions that were left open factually in the investigation. It answered many questions that Karen and Dana had about what happened to their daughter, and it was a very important piece in getting justice for Holly.
So just one of the many issues in this trial, but I think that's pretty poignant of an example. So we have the star witness making a slip and saying rehearse, maybe when he meant to say the word repeat. And then we have a judge at the plea hearing thinking it was incredibly compelling testimony. And again, that's just one scratch on the surface of what seems like a long list of things that are wrong with this trial. We've been deep diving it over on YouTube, on my channel, Cat Not Williams. Also, another recommendation to the Trial and Error podcast, who has done incredible deep dives on new alibi evidence that wasn't presented to the jury during the 2017 trial, as well as some cell phone mapping information that was available at the time, but the witness that was set to present at trial was not qualified as an expert. We have a pending ineffective assistance of counsel claim on that issue. So if you're looking for a hot mess trial, this one has my rubber stamp. I think more people should be paying attention, and I'll try to do more clips like this that show the why. Take care. Thanks for watching.